But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. I was like, I want to keep him all to myself. I didn't really, I mean, I don't mind people knowing that we're together and stuff, but I wanted to just, I don't know.
I want to have 2 more fights this year, and after that, take off a little bit of time, maybe have a kid or something.
The way that Claressa Shields has been talking about taking a little break from boxing to focus on other things, and let's be honest, Remy really fumbled the entire bag, because while she was sitting in a situation that's on its last breath, Papoose and Claressa Shields may be building a little me over there, baby. They've been moving at lightning speed, looking for gigs together, hyping each other up like a real power couple.
The whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them. I've had 4 boyfriends.
Remy shocked the internet back in December when she shared screenshots of chats between Papoose and his new girlfriend. You remember, Papoose had been attempting to keep things private. Before Remy put his entire company on the line, Claressa Shields was terrified because she knew that all of the drama would result in a lot of unwanted attention. She had a movie coming out and other important projects planned, and her PR team was like, "Girl, this isn't the look." But it turned out that people were actually cheering for Papoose. Claressa seemed to be in love, and everyone was simply content. When he woke up, Papoose knew he could do better, and he did, baby. Since there have been no tweets, no shade, no diss tracks, and nothing else in the interim, Remy stayed completely silent after this all blew up in her face. Claressa Shields and Papoose are doing well over here, posting boot-ups, and they're not scared to show the world. Claressa Shields and Papoose are living their best life, aren't they? They were only in Hawaii for Valentine's Day weekend. They looked like a power couple, all adorable and comfortable in their tiny matching jackets, sitting courtside at the game. Then they appeared together for her fight against Danielle Perkins, and baby Papoose didn't just show up. He gave a full rap performance as Claire Shields made her big entrance into the ring. If that wasn't support, I don't know what is. And let's not forget about how radiant Claire has been. She even shared a video of herself and Papoose dancing and playing games together. You all know that these celebrities pretend not to see what others post on the internet, but baby Claressa Shields didn't mince words when she claimed she caught all the love and support. She remarked, "The love you guys show me and Papoose is cool." In the meantime, Remy was over there, looking thirsty and dry, trying to turn the corner and put things right. But Papoose hit her hard and quickly made it clear that he was exactly where he wanted to be. Can you really blame him for holding Remy down while she was imprisoned and creating a whole future? Wanted a true family with her, but she turned around and fell in love with Easy the Block captain, who then tried to play the innocent tomb about how she never cheated on her. Meanwhile, Claressa Shields did nothing but sing this man's praises on her most recent live stream, and she was all over it, saying how lucky she is to have this kind of love in her life, and how they both deserve each other. I know Remy is punching the air right now.
I mean, it's clear to see that we do have a great connection, and he understands me. We have, a lot of real life conversations, and we talk every day, so.
But he definitely is a sweetheart, and he deserved the best, and I am the best. Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past. And how he speaks to me.
When Claressa Shields appeared on the Tamron Hall show, she was still singing the same song and said that the app was holding her down like a real one. She said that he was very encouraging and that she finally felt like she could go out and manage her business without some insecure man who felt threatened by her strength and success. Ride or die love is hitting different, and Claressa Shields is eating it up.
You also have been, you found your way to become public about your relationship with rapper Papoose. I saw you take a deep breath when I said that, and I understand why. We got to know Papoose from Love and Hip Hop with Remy Ma, and we know that part of their story. To come out public with a relationship is hard enough when you are famous. It is even more treacherous when everyone has an opinion.
Yes.
When you decided to share, I think it was Hawaii, I'd gone on a vacation or something in Hawaii, when you hit send on the photo to share your relationship.
According to what the streets have been saying, Papoose is enjoying this new chapter with Claressa. Let's be honest, the public's support made him feel even better because, aside from Remy, he has never shown up for another woman the way he did when he was writing for Claressa and Baby. They must be enjoying that quality time because Claressa Shields just revealed that she is taking a break from boxing to focus on other things. She made it very clear that this isn't a little fling, and after 2 more fights this year, she is stepping back from the ring to concentrate on beginning a family before she forces her to return. Let's face it, no one anticipated this, but now people are speculating about it, asking questions like, "Oh, you're taking a break this soon, sis? Are you already pregnant?" No. And while Claressa Shields is over here having the time of her life, Remy Ma appears to be lost in the heat, feeling bewildered and remorseful as she watches whatever opportunity she had with Papoose pass her by. Although they are still legally married, there are rumors circulating that people are pressuring Papoose to leave. He must get a divorce before the kid is born, so go ahead and officially complete the divorce and secure it with Claressa Shields. Life moves on, and it appears that Claressa matches his enthusiasm as though she truly cares for him. Remy and Shields move out of her house, do the right thing for Shields, and make her an honest lady like you did Remy. I love them together. Considering that Remy was the one who frequently went out, I feel like she took him for granted. Papoose should remain there since he is really delighted with the champion.
The whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them. I mean, I probably have 4 boyfriends online.
Just, I don't know.
I don't know.
They both nice. But it would have to be new lyrics now, right? Because Joe can't keep doing pumping.
It's so bad that Claressa Shields was prepared to enter the ring and throw hands and elbows literally just to knock some sense into her. Listen, this isn't just about love. Papoose may be eyeing the alimony check, but let's not act like he wasn't holding Remy Ma down while she was sitting in that cell keeping her name. Remy Ma is really out here keeping Papoose locked down against his will, because why is this man out here practically begging for a divorce, and his sister still won't release him? Living the entire time, but now that she's out there stacking her papers and cuddling up to the block captain, who, incidentally, has already replaced her with 2 younger girls. The whole situation is going out of control, and Claressa Shields isn't prepared for it. So let's get started. Remy is still refusing to let Papoose walk you all. Claressa Shields has been displaying her intense affection for her partner. Just the other day, she appeared on Instagram with a birthday post that had everyone talking. She said, "Happy birthday, King Papoose. I'm thankful for your life, laugh, music, guidance, and love. You are truly unique, and I pray that God will grant you many more years and even faster hands, because today you're receiving all of your birthday punches. Happy birthday, Papoose." That was adorable, but let's be honest, those birthday punches might actually hurt. Claressa Shields, on the other hand, is completely locked in. Now let's talk about the awkward situation. Despite all of the circulating rumors, Papoose hasn't put a ring on it. Why? Because Remy Ma is out here playing keep away with those divorce papers like it's a game. But let's face it, it's not because Papoose hasn't been trying. This man has been telling people that he has been asking for this divorce. Not just once or twice, but several times. But Remy Ma's just out there stirring things up whenever she can. This isn't even a made-up mess. You all remember when Remy Ma posted the text messages between Papoose and Claressa Shields, baby? The tea was steaming hot, and they sent messages. Claressa was obviously upset that Papoose hadn't even informed her when he had arrived home safely. Sis told it like it was, saying, "You are the one who was married. So if you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know that you made it home safely, y'all." She said what she wanted to say because she cares for her man, but Remy Ma, oh, she wasn't even close. So sis went ahead and accused Papoose of threatening to call the police on her and even asserting she got a recording of him touching her. Of course, Papoose denied everything, but he did say that Remy was furious because he had moved on. Let's not pretend that we forgot that. Back in Christmas 2023, Remy Ma was all booted up with Easy the Block Captain and Baby. We all remember that rap battle where she openly confessed her love for that man. How can you be infatuated with an entirely different man and still be refusing to let Papoose go? Someone please explain.
Hey yo, Remy, don't you love me? See right there, that's the punchline.
You thought that was messy, but wait, there's more. Claressa Shields and Papoose have been out here serving real couple goals and even gave people a glimpse into their love life when they went on a whole Valentine's Day vacation. According to the pictures, they were in Hawaii having a great time, soaking up the sun, catching vibes, and just lounging. Papoose, on the other hand, was right there starting the first Hawaii Fest. One thing about Papoose, though, is that he will take care of business. So even during his little romantic getaway, he still found time to hop on Threads and update the public. The show was amazing, with many celebrities coming up, and we made history this year.
The two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Everything is okay now. Claressa Shields tweeted the cutest little video of herself serenading her partner on the beach. Just the two of us. If we try, we can make it, folks. The love was cheesy, but it was genuine. Papoose was out here locking in that bag. They weren't alone though, because this is where things start to get serious. Rumor has it that Papoose had planned a romantic vacation for some time, and he was attempting to formalize it by allegedly hoping to have his divorce from Remy finalized before the trip, so he could pop the question to Claressa Shields on Valentine's Day. Imagine Hawaii, please. The romance and vibes in the air would have been ideal. But guess who had to ruin it all? That would have been Remy Ma. And that is because things with her new boyfriend, Easy the Block Captain, weren't going as planned. Now she's out here playing games and preventing Papoose from moving on, and let's be honest, Remy has been watching how Papoose is showing Claressa Shields the same amount of love and affection. Assistants remember when Papoose performed at Claressa Shields' boxing match as she made her entrance. That was a whole new level of love and hype that Remy is probably missing right now, and watching him show up and show out for another woman like that must have hurt her feelings. She used to get that back in the day, and man, that must have made her feel something. However, you really need to ask if this is just her being a resentful ex, or if there is more to it because of the way Remy is holding on so tightly. Oh, it's giving. What are you terrified of? Well, there are now reports claiming that Remy won't sign the divorce papers because she knows Papoose is coming for the alimony bag. Sayas is not attempting to take their money. In a marriage, the spouse who earns more is typically entitled to spousal support, also known as alimony, following the "let's not pretend to be spanking new and split apart." When courts decide on alimony, they consider factors like the length of the marriage, the income disparity, and the contributions made during the relationship. Remy and Papoose's history shows that they were together for 11 years, which is more than 10 years. They began dating in 2004. Papoose was the one holding it down all those years. Got married in 2008 and formally broke up in 2023, but things get much stranger from here. When Remy was sentenced to prison in 2008, Papoose was right there. She was released in 2014, but he was still holding it down. They even had a vow renewal wedding in 2015, and by 2018, they welcomed their baby girl. If that isn't dedication, I don't know what is. This was accomplished over the phone. Remember Mackenzie?
The most amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
If I'll marry you again?
What I want to say is, will you marry me again?
Papoose supported Remy during some of the most trying years of her life, and now that we're discussing who should get assistance, well, he certainly has a case. Let's speak about the money, because this is where things become very nasty. Given that Remy Ma's estimated net worth is $4 million, which is far more than Papoose's holdings, she knows they are probably going to slap her with alimony payments when she looks at their divorce documents. Record sales, reality TV checks, and her clothing line provide a significant portion of Remy's income. Additionally, her 2006 debut album, which was based on a true story, was a critical success. Although she may not have achieved the same level of fame as some of her peers, Remy always had respect and was nominated 4 times for the BET Awards Best Female Hip Hop Artist category, and even won.
Thank God, first and foremost, I've been through a lot. To everybody who think there's no such thing as second chances, I'm here to tell you that's a lie.
But let's be honest, Remy continued to be involved in the music industry even after she was imprisoned. TSI released multiple mixtapes while incarcerated, and you know who was out there marketing and ensuring they made some money. When she was unable to maintain her reputation on her own, Papoose kept it alive by promoting her music, ensuring that people would remember her, and keeping that bag moving. You can be sure that all of that work placed a significant amount of money in Remy's pockets.
Surprised when Papoose wanted to marry you? After you got sentenced, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it. And I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind. I could definitely say that.
Following Remy's release in 2014, she and Papoose brought their romance to the small screen with VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York. However, they went on to create other spin-offs, and guess who was there to assist in getting those checks? Let's not pretend that Papoose wasn't as much of a star of the show as Remy, because, really, he helped bring in those TV checks. Let's be clear, he wasn't just a supporting character. Rather, he was an integral part of the plot, as evidenced by their love, struggles, and family.
No, besides the great performances, it was one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident with Rye and one of Andy's friends, but it was nothing.
Trying to shoot someone in the road?
It was one little fight.
In 2018, Remy debuted the Remy Ma collection, which was another bag, but it's safe to assume that Papoose helped make that happen as well. A portion of the sales went to support women and families who were impacted by incarceration, which was a great move, but let's not pretend that Papoose wasn't working hard for that brand.
Miss Remy Ma, Mr. Papoose, really the hip-hop's Hollywood couple right now. Y'all need your own show.
But if we're going to talk about how Remy made her money, we also have to talk about how much Papoose worked behind the scenes to help build that brand. He was rocking the men's at events, making sure it got noticed, and drawing attention directly to the collection. Oh, that's the same kind of marketing that brands pay big money for. Papoose took on the role of a father figure when Remy was incarcerated, caring for her then teenage son Jason Scott. Let's face it, that's a giant responsibility, and he accepted it without hesitation. However, this is where things took a really tragic turn after Remy was released from custody and her son Jason was arrested and charged in connection with a fatal shooting in 2021. Queens, New York. He is currently being charged with first-degree murder and a host of other related offenses. Although the situation is tragic overall, it only serves to highlight the stability that Papoose was providing while Remy was away. He was keeping the house running smoothly, caring for her child, and keeping everything together, and that is something that cannot be purchased.
Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it would...
When we discuss this divorce and the reasons behind Remy's tardiness, it appears that she knows Papoose has a strong case for that alimony bag. But what about Claressa Shields? Well, you already know that she is upset about this because Remy is stalling and slowing down her wedding plans. And let's face it, Claressa Shields isn't the type to sit quietly when things aren't going as planned. She's out there loving that man aloud, calling him her king, and she's not just playing around.
I'm a Pisces, I love really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny.
Interview 1910/1929. However, they are currently trapped. Papoose's continued legal relationship with another lady prevents Claressa Shields from ever moving further with him. Imagine being prepared to start a life with someone, but there's a huge obstacle that simply won't go away. To make matters worse, the obstacle, also known as Remy, remains in their shadow, stirring things up and creating drama whenever she can. But let's face it, for a split second, any woman would feel sexy if she were in Claressa Shields' position, out there in love with this man. It's exhausting, messy, and frustrating to support him and get sucked into his mess with his ex. At this point, you have to wonder how long Claressa Shields' patience will last before she demands some real answers and some real action. But I have to ask you all, do you think Remy is really holding on because she still loves Pap? Or is this just about that alimony check she knows is coming? Do you think Claressa Shields will endure all of this drama, or will she eventually grow tired and leave? More importantly, how long should Papoose wait before Remy allows him to leave? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. While you're at it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and enable notifications so you don't miss the tea.